Hey guys, Brad coming at you again. This one's going to be a football video. I'm joined some 2020 Legacy Football Group breaks. Did pretty well here. I had the Colts and Packers. Before I get to this, couple NFL news and notes. Cam Newton signs with the Pats. A deal worth up to $7.5 million. So here's how it works, to my understanding. He got $550,000 to sign the contract. His base salary is 1.05 million because that's the minimum you can pay a vet of his, you know, amount of years in the league. And after that, the incentives are basically games played. His incentives aren't throw for 4,000 yards, throw for 30 touchdowns. His incentives is how many games he plays. So if he plays the whole season, he's going to get $7.5 million. So that's what I was trying to research was what were his incentives. And it looks like his incentives are just playing. So basically if they use him, so if he doesn't win the job, they're only out like $1 million. So it was low risk for them, and if he works out, and the other good part is he didn't put anything in there where he could be franchised the next year. So let's say he comes back, he's healthy, and it works out, they can just franchise him for a year, without having to commit to him long term. So all in all, it was worth the risk for the Pats. He may not even win the job. We don't know, because the thing is, the dude hadn't been healthy for like 3 years. So why you assume he's going to be healthy now? I mean, but if he is, it's going to be a good signing, especially at that price. So it's that. And then the other thing they announced is they're getting rid of weeks 1 and 4 of the preseason this year, and each team is going to have a home game. So they're only going to play 2 preseason games. Each team's going to have a home game. The reason they're doing this is obviously you're limiting the travel that you don't have to do. And they want to make sure each stadium has a home game in case there is fans so they can get kind of their protocols, kinked worked out, a little trial run. So that's kind of the thought process behind it. So those are the 2 things that happen. You're only getting 2 preseason games, which I think most of us are fine with. And Cam Newton's deal is basically if he plays the whole season, he's getting that $7.5 million. It doesn't look like it's performance based; it's whether or not he plays. So, that's the news and notes. So, rookies this year, I don't think you're going to see a lot of rookie quarterbacks start week 1. I think the only one you're going to see is Burrow. So, I don't think you're going to see Herbert week 1. You're not going to see Tua week 1. With very limited, there's no mini camps, very limited training camps, very limited preseason games. You are not going to see, I don't think, a lot of rookie quarterbacks early in the season this year. So, that's what I got. Let's see what hit in Legacy. I bought Colts. Did a few breaks with the Colts. Colts are kind of early on anyways, until people catch on, are kind of my value team. People don't charge enough for the Colts. They have a quarterback, a wide receiver, and a running back. All sell decently, and sometimes you can get them at a good rate. So here's what I hit. They added Chrome cards to Legacy this year and minis. This is a Chrome Mini Ruby to 75 Legends of Peyton Manning. So if you're into minis, these are actually cool cards. They're Chrome. Very nice. Lettering 75 on the back. That was cool. Then I hit a Pittman Bronze to 100. And then a Jonathan Taylor Blue to 50. Or Sapphire, I believe is what it's actually called. Mini. And then the Ruby to 75. All turned around in there. So red on red, that looks good. And then I hit a nice low number T.Y. Hilton Purple to 10. And I hit a blue autograph, number 25, Marlon Mack. As you can see, the design, the base design, and these base autos, nothing special to them. They're not awful. They're not great. Very nice, Marlon Mack. Good, solid running back. And I don't know a ton about this guy, to be honest with you. I know he had, like, okay stat. Well, let's see what it says on here. He had 58 catches, 762, and 8 touchdowns last year in a passing offense. Desmond Patton. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really know much about this guy. I don't know if he's actually an NFL talent or not. Being I don't know him concerns me. But Desmond Patton, that's the base auto chrome, and I hit 2 of those guys. And then I hit a blue, number 235, Mr. Patton. So hopefully he turns out to be something. And then I hit a nice Michael Pittman Jr. base chrome. The base autos are all chrome autos. And then I hit a nice patch auto of Mr. Pittman. To me, this is one of the best parts about the product of the patch autos. They're nice. They're kind of shiny. Usually have some nice patches in them. And this is numbered to 299. So that was cool. And then I hit 2. Really, the guy I was looking for was Jonathan Taylor. And I hit 2 autos of him. So I think I hit 1 in each break. So that works out. 2 Jonathan Taylor base chrome autos. So that was the Colts portion. Like I said, a couple breaks. I thought that was pretty good. And then I bought the Packers. The reason I bought the Packers was Jordan Love, for like the quarterbacks, he had the most cards. So he was going to be the easiest to hit. That's the stuff people don't look at. Like, yeah, you might have Tua or Joe Burrow, but look what their number 2 comparison. So you're trying to get guys like all the Colts guys, easier pulls, and they sell decently. So same with Jordan Love. He was the easiest of the quarterbacks to pull, theoretically. And they have vet content. And another rookie running back. So I was like, so for the price point, that's why I picked those 2 teams, if you're wondering. But I didn't hit a Jordan Love auto. So I thought, man, that kind of backfired, didn't it? The odds did not work out in my favor. But I hit 2 base chrome rookies. There are paper rookies, too. I just didn't show those. And then a paper orange to 199. This is a guy that you pick up and stash if you think he can be good, because it's going to be a couple years. Now, this is the bronze A.J. Dillon to 100. Might get a few carries this year. Because honestly, to me, it doesn't sound like they're going to sign Aaron Jones. I don't think they're going to re-sign him. Could be wrong. But, so I think after this season, he might be the guy. And then this is a cool bronze Legends mini of Fabra. And then a bronze mini of Mr. Rogers to 100. Get some nice players. And then Rogers base paper yellow for 150. And then a Under the Lights, I think this is the Ruby, to 50. This is a cool set. Shiny. Under the Lights. And there's autographed versions, not necessarily of him, but a lot of the rookies and stuff in that set. And then I hit a dual patch auto Ruby to 100 of Mr. A.J. Dillon. Nice card. And then my two best hits. The other thing they added this year was Dare to Tear cards, which are just rip cards like you would see in Allen and Ginter. Um, and inside, unlike Allen and Ginter, it can be just a short print mini, that isn't that short printed, or you could also get autographs or metal cards. There's multiple things you can get in it. And these, you're going to get a Emerald Mini. And I have not seen this confirmed anywhere, but the rumor is that they're to 5. They are not numbered. So I have not seen that confirmed anywhere that they are for sure numbered to 5. So I need to do research on that. But I'm not tearing this because the guy I hit was pretty good. It's numbered 3 out of 50. It's the Charles Woodson. And here on the back, you can see where that perforated edges where you can tear it. So there's for sure a green mini inside there. And like I said, the rumor is that they're all at the 5. But I have not confirmed that. Seen that confirmed. But obviously, here's the way I look at it. For what these sell for, you can pretty much only hit about a dozen guys where it's better than just selling the rip. So out of, let's say, 100, 150 players, you hit 10 to 12 guys where it's better. I think I'm just going to sell the rip card, or Dare to Tear is what Panini calls it. So that was a cool addition. Like I said, they had a couple cool additions, I thought. And then the big hit, I told you I didn't hit Jordan Love, but I did hit a Packers quarterback. This is the Ruby, numbered 5 of 8. This was a nice, pleasant surprise. Ruby patch autograph of Mr. Brett Favre. So, pretty pumped about that. I'll take that over Jordan Love any day of the week. So, pretty decent sig. It is stickers, of course. But, nice patch autograph. Back. 5 of 8. So, tough pull right there. Very nice. So, yeah. That was the breaks. Like I said, I thought those went pretty well. I was pretty happy with those. Overall, Legacy Football, depending on who you're buying it from, see, because Blowout now manipulates prices. See, they put it up there and showed it was $200 a box, even though no one was buying it, by the way. Because on release day, they just dropped it. So you had guys running group breaks. Now, this is why, like I said, I break who I break with, is because they don't rape you. Yeah, they got to make money. But the guy I broke with, KT Authentics, he had similar pricing to the guy doing 6 box breaks, and KT Authentics was doing 12. And there were very similar prices on the teams. So just be careful. Do your research when you're doing breaks. Just shop around a little bit if you're new to it. Everybody's like, who you break with? You got to find the guy you like. But there's especially now with everything going on, man, there's a lot of raping price wise, man. And people just aren't realizing it. So yeah, shop around a little bit. If you do like a product, shop around a little bit. You can go. eBay's not always the best thing, but that can give you a honor. You can look at eBay sold sales for teams if they did group breaks, and then you can just shop around to a few stores, man, and just see. And you'll be surprised. You'll see a lot of them. Just do your research, man. I've been doing it long enough where I just know who's going to have the reasonable prices and who's not. But if you're new to it, just shop around and find a guy you like to break with. If you're willing to pay more because you like the way the guy breaks and maybe he chips out really fast or whatever the case might be, then that's up to you. But I'm telling you, like I saw The amount I paid for the Packers in 12 bucks is what another guy had in 6 bucks. So just be careful. That's all I got. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye bye.